Oh, I guess I'm live. Surprise. Well, kind of surprise. I mean, I said to some folks that I might be going live. Well, here we are. Definitely live. But the question is, definitely live. Where's everybody at? So as we're waiting for folks to stumble in, we're going to talk about just how to do a live stream. Because why not? I know some people have been asking. So I thought I would just start up a live stream because got not much going on right now and see what would happen. And even better, I'm in the RV. Artist on the road, hello. And I guess surprise. Well, I think I gave a 10-minute warning. So, but we're here, we're live. We're going to talk a little bit about how to do live streams in a minute, or if anybody's got any questions who happens to show up, we'll answer some questions. And it doesn't have to be about how to do a YouTube channel. It can be about anything tech related. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty well, actually. It's a fairly nice day outside, and we're going to be meeting up with some friends and watching church later this evening and eating hot dogs, chili dogs. So looking forward to that. So what's going on with you guys today? Hello, Amy. How you doing? We'll chit chat here for a little while, and then we'll kind of get into the whole thing about just it seems to be kind of a hot. Hey, Misty as well. People were asking about how to do live streams, and a lot of people I think are concerned that it's difficult because it seems like a lot of things with YouTube is difficult, right? And oh, you just got home from work? Well, welcome home from work. Perfect timing. I'm only going to be on for an hour, so this is not going to be a long, drawn-out live stream at all. Because as soon as this live stream is over in an hour, if we even go to an hour, Nursing Our Travel Bug has a premiere at 4 o'clock on replacing the refrigerator, which I've been looking forward to for a long time. So we're definitely going to go watch that. And hopefully I could bring a big crowd over with me to them. That's the goal here too. So hopefully we'll be able to make that happen. I'm going to all right, cool. So I'm going to show you all as best I can how to start live streaming. This would be a lot easier to do in a regular recorded video that I can show you. And I'll probably I might package this into a recorded video and post it as such later. But I'm just going to give you as best I can on a live stream, show you how to do a live stream. So to do that, I'm going to share my screen. Hello, Moondance. You haven't missed much. We just started. Okay, so I'm on StreamYard.com, and obviously it's a website. And all you need is a computer to do a live stream. All you need to do a live stream is a computer, a webcam, and a microphone. Now, if you have a laptop, chances are you have a webcam and a microphone built into your computer. I know mine does. Most do. So here is just how easy it is, and best of all, it's free. So again, you're on StreamYard.com. I'll make this a little bigger so you can see it a little bit better. But you got two options here: get started and log in. Now I'm on an incognito tab, and I'm also logged into my personal account, not my Air Epic RV Adventure account within YouTube. So you just click on Get Started. It's going to ask you for an email address. And here's where we're going to go ahead and hit our first little bump in the road. We're trying to do this. The StreamYard work on an iPad? I don't think so. I think you have to start it from, let me pull this back. You have to start it from a computer, but then you can invite people to join your, as I'm sure you've seen other people, join streams. You can, anybody who's invited can be on any device. They could be on a phone, they can be on an iPad, whatever. All right, so once I've got my email address put in, and I'll go back to sharing that full screen. Now, when I'm full screen like this, I can't see the chat, so just give me a second. I'll try to come back and look as often as I can. Now I've got to wait because it's emailing me a code, so I've got to wait for the code to actually show up. And occasionally check my spam, make sure it didn't fall in my spam. Still waiting on that code. Oh, there it is. And it's a one-time use code, so the fact you see this code makes no difference. So now, welcome to StreamYard, onward. So you just add a destination. You got a lot of choices here. And for the free version, you can only use one. I think you can set up multiple accounts or multiple links, but you can only use one at a time. With the paid version of you can stream to multiple sources, which is kind of cool. Hey, Nursing Our Travel Bug. You can see the chat in StreamYard. You can. And I'll actually go live once I get this going. I'm putting in my email and password right now to get logged into YouTube through StreamYard. Then I'll go back to sharing. All right. So I've logged in to YouTube. That's the part you missed. Hello, Linda. Hello, Susan. We are just talking about how to live stream. So, and we're going to be using StreamYard as our example because it is the easiest. So, like I said, I've already put in my username and password for YouTube, and I'm using a different YouTube account, obviously. So I'm going to go ahead and click Allow. And I didn't have this particular account set up to enable live streaming, which is good because I can take you to this step. Open the YouTube Live dashboard. Let's click on the link. And again, we'll wait for that page to open. It actually walks you through how to set it up. So we're going to follow this YouTube steps to enable live streaming. YouTube says it may take 24 hours to get approved. We find it usually happens instantly. Yep. So we're going to do that. I'm trying to figure out why it's not matching here. Again, I can't see the chat right now, so just bear with me while I'm figuring this out. It obviously wants to allow me to do a live stream. This is what happens when you don't plan, you just go for it, because that's what we're doing. We're just going for it. And here may be a problem. I may not, with this particular channel, I may not have it set up. Oh, I know why. On the wrong account. Let's switch accounts. This is my play account. Now, when I open and it still won't do it. All right. LiveStream isn't available right now. Isn't that awesome? Wow. See, what's happening right now is I've got two different accounts and they're kind of fighting against each other on this incognito tab. So I'm just going to back all the way out. We'll start all over again and see where it takes us. That's the beauty of doing things live. You never know what's going to happen. And come on now. There we go. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. So always make sure, I guess the best thing to do is make sure you're on the right, up here in the upper right hand corner, make sure you're using the right account. If you don't have any time for any reason, get started. We're just gonna, I want it to text me a verification code. And yeah, artist, it's it's pretty simple to set up. As long as you're on the right YouTube account. If you signed in through StreamYard on one YouTube account and you have another YouTube account open, then it gets squirrely. So we've got that, we figured that out. So now it's going to ask me to text, it's going to text me the code. And that's why I went back to this. I'm going to put in my phone number. And apparently you got to put in all the numbers correctly for your phone number for it to work. And I've got the code. It is 546 546 424. Put the code in, hit submit. Now we'll go back to live, see the whole thing. And that's what I got after I put in the code. It says, congratulations, your new YouTube account is now verified. Click continue. Ready in 24 hours. Once activated, you can go live instantly. All right, so now we're here. And every time from now on, when you go into StreamYard, you go to StreamYard.com, there's no login at all. It remembers you, as long as you don't use an incognito tab like I'm doing. But if you're using regular Chrome, it remembers you. You don't have to put in your code anymore. So we're going to create a broadcast. Need to add a destination. Oh, it still doesn't have my YouTube channel up there yet. So I guess I'll back up and wait for a second. Hopefully it'll come back up, but I'll show this real quick. Oh, hi, Gary. So I'll show this real quick. I'm going to, everybody bear with me because I'm going to share the screen, my StreamYard screen right now, just to show you what it looks like because people are asking about the chat and stuff. What's going to happen is it's going to it might get a little squirrely. So I'm going to share my screen, my StreamYard. Oh, wrong one. Yep. Okay. I'll make this full screen so it doesn't get too weird. So this is, once you're on a live stream, this is what it looks like. So as you do see here on the right is the chat. All the way down. Now the thing with StreamYard and most live streaming platforms is you're about 30 seconds behind. Everything's on about a 30-second delay. So if I say something, it's going to take 30 seconds for you to hear it. If you type something, it's going to take about 30 seconds for me to actually see it. That's why a lot of times, especially on a chat that's got a lot of chat going on, the host of the live stream will miss what you said because it just went too quickly by. So Imagine Your Odyssey did a really good live stream about using StreamYard a month or so ago, maybe 2 months now. Go to Imagine Your Odyssey's channel and look it up for really detailed on how to use all the different features of StreamYard. Now he's on a paid version of StreamYard, so he was actually talking about all of the features of StreamYard. On the free version, you get 20 hours of live streaming a month. You can choose some different banners, and you can make these whatever you want. See, like I can put this banner in right here, and I can choose to either have it scroll or just be always there. So, and you can make these whatever you want. Brand, you can change colors, themes. With the paid version, you can change your overlays, and the logos and stuff like that. You have a private chat right here, which is where you can just you can chat to people that are up on the screen with you. So that's kind of helpful. In settings, you can change which camera you're using, the resolution of your camera, your audio source, the green screen functions right here. I'll be honest, I don't use it anymore. I used it for a while. A lot of people still use it. It's personal preference, whatever you want to use. And guests, how do you want to use guests? If guests can see the viewer comments, play a sound when a guest enters. That's always a good one because if you're not, that way you don't have to look at the bottom of the screen to see if a guest is coming in. And when people are talking about the green room, when somebody's coming into the green room, what that is they're talking about this area right down here at the bottom. You see right here and right here. When you come up on a live stream, that's where you'll sit until the host actually clicks on the box to bring you up. And it's really that's just how simple it is to use. And while we're kind of looking at that, I'm going to take another peek over to see if I've gotten authenticated yet. And okay, it looks like we can do this thing now. So, yep, we can. All right, we are ready to live stream. Sweet. Got 13 people here. Thanks for coming. There's a Dropbox says I need advanced StreamYard course, working on figuring something out using OBS. Yeah, StreamYard is not, again, it's super easy to use, mainly because it doesn't have a ton of different features. Yeah, and Castle Hive said this is a good point. Downside, I found with StreamYard chat, it does not display who my mods are, and there's no, and there is there a setting that I am missing? Nope, you're not missing a setting. You don't know who your mods are. They just show up as regular folks. So we're going to remove that tab from streaming, and we're going to go ahead back to stream. Make sure I pick the right one. Let's see. Yeah. All right. So when you go to go into StreamYard, yeah, Barefoot Adventures doesn't show super chats either. That's right. When you go into StreamYard.com, once you've gotten logged in, you've gotten your channel connected. That's what it'll look like. So you got a big blue button there that says just that simple. Create a broadcast. So you create a broadcast. It's going to say broadcast to, and everything you've connected will be listed here. Now we've only connected one thing, so that's all we've got. The title, call it whatever you want, whatever description you want, whatever privacy settings you want. You can do a public, unlisted, or private. Now, here's my recommendation for you. If you're trying to figure out how to do live streaming, don't do it publicly. Do it privately or unlisted. Unlisted is probably the best way to do it. Do it unlisted, get a couple of, because you can send the link to your live stream with, hang on. There we go. There we go. So if you're going to do, like you've never live streamed before, you're going to try something different with a live stream, do it privately or unlisted. And the biggest reason is, and I've talked about this before in some of our tech talks, is you don't want your potential subscribers, or your new subscribers, people who don't really know you, you don't want them seeing you clueless, I guess basically is one way to put it, or floundering, especially if it messes up for a variety of reasons. So you always want to put your best foot forward, because you only got one chance to make a good first impression. So do it unlisted or do it private. And if you do it private, nobody can see it. Nobody. If you do it unlisted, only the people with that link can see it. So you can send that link to a handful of people, one or two. Don't really need a lot to do a test. And then they can watch it while you're doing the live, just like we're doing right now. We can have a talk about it and work out any bugs, and then you're done. And then you can go public later on a different stream when you're ready to go. So do your testing privately or publicly. And I was a victim of, I was guilty of this too when I first started live streaming. If I wanted to try something, I did it publicly. I didn't really think about it. And then somebody told me, not to do that. Okay, Artist on the Road said send the link you can send the link via text. You can send it via email, because the link is, and I'll bring this back up. The link, let's go back to finishing this, and I'll show you where the link is. Moondance, yeah, best to test on friends. Yep, definitely. So we got this test. We're just going to, I'll make it unlisted and schedule for later. That's how you schedule for later. And you want to schedule it in advance. That way it gives people, because if you have a live stream schedule, YouTube sends a notification out to everybody who's subscribed to your notifications 30 minutes before that live stream starts. And then they send another notification when the live stream starts. So if you make if you schedule out at least 30 minutes in advance, then, and I would say 35 minutes in advance, then everybody that's subscribed to your channel and has the notification bell rung will get a notification of it, give them a 30-minute warning, and then let them know. And it'll also let them know when you actually go live. So since we're doing this unlisted, we don't care. We're not going to use the thumbnail either. We don't care. So we're just going to go ahead and create the broadcast. And yeah, I was afraid that was going to happen because I'm already in a broadcast. And that's cool, because once you hit broadcast, once you hit create broadcast, if you're doing it to go right now, this is what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and jump back to share. Oops, wrong one. Keep picking the wrong Chrome tab to share because they're both labeled StreamYard. Okay, so it brings you to this, and it'll say something up here like you don't have anybody in. I can't remember what message you actually get on the screen when it happens. So you just click down here, and on the bottom left, where you are, where you would be, you could see yourself, and you would just click on that, and it would bring you up into this screen, and you can see yourself. You're not live yet. Nobody else can see you, but you can also click. And now to answer your question, Artist on the Road, the link right here is the link to this chat. I mean, into this live stream right there. At the top. Oh, you can't see. Oh, that's right. I'm just showing the tab, so you can't see the. So the URL that's showing up in your address bar of your browser, that is the link that your guests need. You can also go down here, easy way, click on invite. You can either copy this to your clipboard and text it, type it out and text it, or send it via text, or you can click the Gmail or whatever your default mail application is here to email this out to whoever you want to come up. Or you can just, you can just call someone on the phone and read it off, because it's always StreamYard.com/some combination of letters and numbers. So it's really easy. And then when you're ready to go, up here in the upper right, you can see this orange thing. You kind of can't really see it because of the StreamYard logo. This orange button here, it says end broadcast. But since if this would have been where I haven't started the broadcast yet, obviously that would say start the broadcast. So you click on that, then it tells you go live. It'll tell you when you're live, and boom, you're live, and everybody will see it. So it's just that easy to go live. Oh yeah, Facebook Messenger, absolutely. You can use, again, when you copy the link, you can go anywhere you want to with it, and send it out. Michael needs all the friends he can get. Yeah, Jerry, I'm on this roller coaster. Let me back up here. I'm on this subscriber roller coaster right now for the last week. What did I tell you? I'm gonna look that up real quick, because it was actually, kind of funny in a sad way. I have lost in the last 7 days. In the last 7 days, I have lost 17 subscribers. I've gained 26, so I'm a net ahead, but still lost. So Linda Baker wants to guess. So the guest does not have to download StreamYard. Yeah, StreamYard is just a website. There's absolutely nothing to download for anybody. That's the really nice thing about it. The other platforms, Prism, OBS, Streamlabs, they're all programs on your computer. So the really nice thing too about StreamYard is, because it's just a program that sits on your computer, it doesn't really matter how fast or how, powerful your computer is. It just works because all the computing power for the live stream stuff is being handled by StreamYard on their servers wherever they are in the world. So that's one of the nice things I like about it. The other nice thing, it's easy to use and set up. It's free. So that's the other nice thing I like about it. Again, because there's a lot of programs out there to do live streaming that can do a lot of wild, cool things, but they're kind of difficult to use at times. They charge, perhaps. So there's a lot of different things out there, and so until I'm making a few $1,000s a month off of Facebook, I'm going the free route. But not condemning anybody who's paid for it and not making money off of YouTube, because you know what? It's your money. You do what you want. And as long as you're happy and you enjoy it, that's fine. Some people buy baseball cards. Some people, buy figurines or those really creepy porcelain dolls that I think come to life at night. So you just do you. StreamYard is free. It's simple to use. 30 minutes in, with all the clunking around because I was using different accounts and everything else, works. Essentially, hang on, let me pull that up. No, not quite. It's not really a VPN to the StreamYard servers. It's just a connection to it. So there's no VPN software. And for those of you who don't know what a VPN is, a virtual private network. It basically creates a secure connection between your computer and another computer in a remote place. So so a lot of people understand VPNs from a work environment where they can VPN from home on their computer to their work network and get on their stuff at work. So that's not quite the case with this. Is I don't even think that. Hang on. Yeah. Now, this is a secure connection, but it's not quite a VPN, which is good because the VPN takes up a lot of overhead. So it would have some performance impacts on you. And I'm going to throw this out real quick. Okay, watch my eyes. Can you see that? Does that look weird or what? That's okay. I got this really cool ring light that's actually on my webcam, but it looks kind of freaky when you use it. So, so that's just how easy it is to set up a live stream. See you, Scott. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks. My eyes are dreamy. Yeah. Dreamy in a really creepy way with those with the ring light on it. So really, if you want to live stream, that's what you do. It's just that easy. Now, for those of you who watched my our Sunday live stream from the beach, from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, I had a big technical problem that I had like 2 seconds to fix, because we got to where we wanted the broadcast from, and I had a Microsoft Surface. I didn't have my regular laptop. I had our Microsoft Surface, and I went to plug in my my webcam, and that's when I realized the Microsoft Surface, like the newer MacBooks, they don't have a regular USB connector. So I had nothing to plug that into. So I had no webcam. You're welcome, Moondance. The webcam that came with, or it comes with the Surface, is a crappy webcam. Just like most webcams that come on a computer, they're usually a 720p, so they're not full HD. So, and the speaker quality could be hit or miss as well. So what I did was, again, to go back to the question I had about can you use this on an iPad? What I did was I started the stream right here on the Surface, and then I sent a invitation to my phone, and I brought it up on my phone because my phone has a lot better camera than the Surface did. So I actually was running my Surface and my phone both as on that live stream, but I just made my guest, which was my phone, full screen. So that's all you ever saw, except when I was sharing with Shelly when she was actually out on the beach. So that's just how, so that's how I overcame not being able to plug in my camera or not even having a camera on my laptop. So if you don't have a camera on your laptop, as long as StreamYard will still let you go live, it may or may not, I don't know. As long as it'll let you go live, you can then share you can share that link with your phone and use your phone to actually go live. So in that sense, you can go live with a mobile device using StreamYard. So that's a little trick I figured out in the heat of the anxiety-ridden moment to figure out how I'm going to live stream with a decent signal on Sunday. But while it sounds easy and all that, you got to have a computer and you got to have your phone. So if you're out and about, you're not going to be able to do that unless you're walking around with a computer in your hand and your phone, which that's kind of cumbersome. Now, if you want to live stream from your phone, if you're out and about, easiest way to do it, honestly, is get 1,000 subscribers, because then you can live stream from the YouTube app on your phone. That's the easiest way. Prism and Stream Labs, both of those are apps you can download on your phone. They're both free, and you can live stream from them as well. And they're pretty easy to use. I've used both of them. Pretty happy with both of them. At least for me, I can't remember which one I was using last, but the nice thing I liked about it is it actually let me switch between the front-facing and rear-facing cameras. I didn't have to stop the live stream. And just remember, when you are live streaming from your phone, I got disconnected, or doing any kind of pictures with your phone, hold your phone like this. If you hold it like this, then you only getting half the screen. And you can tell videos that have done that. Castle Hives, yes. So 574 subs, and it's easy for me. Yep, that's right. Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do. And so if you want to go live from your phone, just get that done before your next live. I actually missed your live stream the other day, Castle Hives. I apologize. I've been meaning to go back and watch it, and I probably won't be able to go back and watch it until tomorrow, before tomorrow rather. Bees just fascinate me. They're cool. A friend of my daughter, she was pretty big into beekeeping in the mountains of North Carolina, and so it was just always cool to see pictures and videos of the beekeeping stuff. And plus, there's very few things better than raw honey. It just, yeah. I better stop there because I haven't had dinner yet. But that's it. So I don't know if anybody had any questions that I didn't answer, it's because I didn't see the chat for a lot of it. So if you just throw them back down there, because I'm able to see the chat now, just throw them back down there and I will answer them. And yeah, Moondance, I watched some of your stuff the other day, and I haven't watched any since. I don't know if you put anything new yet out, so I gotta go. So okay, Amy said, so you send the link to your phone, then you bring yourself up into the panel with the computer. That way you can mobile while streaming. Yeah, but again, you've got to be live. You have no control from your phone. You have no control of the live stream. Like you can't kick people out. You can't end the broadcast. You can't do anything from your phone because you're a guest. Even though it's your live stream, you're a guest on your own live stream. Is really how it works. So if you have a crappy camera on your laptop and it's really the only camera you have, and you still want to live stream and you're from your home, then doing the live stream from your computer and then bringing up your phone as a guest, because you can make it full screen. Then you can do it that way. So it really is easy, because all you do is just click on the box at the bottom, like I was showing you earlier, and you bring it up and you make it full screen. I'm going to share my screen one more time just to show. See if I click the right one again. Nope, click the wrong one. I'll show you something real quick. Bet I clicked the wrong one again. Nope, I didn't. All right, so I'm going to get rid of your comment here for a second. So down here at the bottom is where you choose how the screen looks. Like right now, it's this one's selected, so it shows me in a little box, and then it shows this full screen. So if I go here, then it gets rid of the talking heads and just gives you a full screen. And if I go to this one or this one, it doesn't matter, or this one even, because I don't have any other guests in here. I'm just sharing a screen. So I've got this, so I can do a little share screen, or I can do a big share screen, or I can go back to me. And to share with yourself, to make yourself full screen, all you got to do is go down here and remove yourself from the stream. And then you have your guest up here as full screen. It's just that easy. Hey, Justin. It's funny. Amy McFarland says this: if you have good moderators, then it might work. And then who shows up right after that? The world's best moderator. That's right. The world's best moderator shows up right after that. It's like he heard it. It's like his bat senses were tingling and he heard that. So, and honestly, along the same notes of that, the moderators can only moderate the chat. They can't start or stop a live stream broadcast for you. So you still need to do that part. I've been real lucky. I think I've only, all the live streams I've been doing since late January, I think we've only needed moderating 2-3 times maybe. And the key really is you got to be careful where you go. If you go to other people's live streams, you got to be careful what live streams you go to. If you go to grow channels, you may attract grow channels, and they subscribe to you, and they get the notification you're live, and they may think that you're now a grow channel too, so they come over to you and start doing grow channel stuff. So stay out of the grow channels, and you should be fine for the most part. I know of some very large live streams. When I say large live streams, I mean 600, 700, 800 people in the live streams, and they have one or no moderators at all, and it doesn't seem they need it. So it really just depends on, I guess it's like anything else, it's the crowd you hang around with. I don't know about that. I mean, I've heard some crazy things about the beekeeping community, and you guys feel pretty wild. Just kidding. Yeah, grow channels is not for me. And I get on the soapbox all the time, so I don't want to do it again, but I'm just going to say it doesn't really matter how many subscribers you have. What matters is how many views you have. If you get a lot of views, the subscribers will come. If you have subscribers that aren't watching, that actually hurts your channel. It really does. Because one of the many things that YouTube does to figure out if they want to promote your channel and your videos is Okay, how many subscribers does this channel have? How many views do they have? How many subscribers are actually watching the videos? Because if your subscribers aren't watching your videos, then your videos must be pretty bad. That's kind of the YouTube logic, and it makes sense. It's a logical thing. So if you have, say, 1,000 subscribers, but you're only getting 50 views per video or 60 views per video, that's pretty poor. And so, you know, YouTube looks at that like, oh, that must be a pretty poor video, so I'm not going to promote it. Yeah, Moondance, we are pretty much all there. We are all watching more YouTube than TV, and have been for a long time, except for maybe Justin and Christina. They're probably watching more of Baby Michael, and I don't blame them. And I'm sorry, the table keeps shaking. I'm in the RV, in case you all didn't notice, and the table is, if I lean on the table, it shakes. So I do apologize for the camera shake. North Carolina is starting to come out of hibernation, so to speak, with the COVID stuff. So we will be allowed to go out and do stuff starting this weekend. Other states are ahead of us. Other states that have had more published accounts of deaths and infection. I'll just leave it at that. But so this is the live stream tutorial. It's like I said, if you're doing lives, the technical piece of going live is easy. It's very easy. What's not easy is the actual, I don't know if you want to call it the art or the production piece of going live. Okay, I did this on the fly, and I am kind of fumbling through it a little bit too, as you guys can tell. And I appreciate y'all hanging with me despite the fumbling. So have a plan. Have a plan. Have a backup plan for the plan. I don't necessarily think you need a plan C, but you definitely need a plan A and a plan B for everything, and have an agenda. And have an agenda that you can see. Like right now, right there is a whiteboard. Since I didn't have an agenda for this other than talking about live streams, I left that whiteboard. That whiteboard doesn't have anything, but I could have my agenda on that whiteboard, and I could see it easily. You can't see it. And then I'd be able to easily have my notes, my talking points, whatever. If you're going to do interviews, that's cool. If you're going to do games, that's cool. If you're just going to talk about what you're doing, that's cool. You know, whatever you want to do, that's what you want to. I mean, do it, and people either like it or they won't. And if you're worried about views and they don't like it, then do something else. If you don't care about views but you had a good time, then keep doing what you're doing. And you know what? If you do what you enjoy doing, you have a good time doing it, odds are the people will come eventually. So just keep doing what you're doing. I'm just kind of reading the comments. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You can, bring on people and talk, and, especially in this time of, isolationism, this is community. Do it for community. Yep, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying you do you. Don't let anybody tell you that you have to do this or that. That includes me. Don't even let me tell you that you should do this or that for your YouTube channel. It's your channel. You do what you want. Now, the advice that I give on my tech university, now that we're fully accredited through Bob's Adventure accrediting service, the talks we do on there, we're giving best practices. Dustin and I and Drew, when he's able to join us, we're giving best practices, and what a lot bigger channels have found to be the best way to do things. So they worked. Those are things that worked for most people, but that doesn't mean they're going to work for you. There is no there is no blueprint of how to go from 0 to 1 million subscribers in a year. The blueprint is just have fun at it. Now, if you're trying to make money at it, I'm going to tell you right now, it's like any other business. You have to spend money to make money. So you're not going to, the chances of you becoming a YouTube millionaire without spending money on training classes, how-tos, and all that other stuff is pretty low. So if you want to, if you're actually looking at YouTube as a way to, you know, quit your 9-to-5 job, then, you know, you're going to have to spend a lot of money and figure out how to do all this stuff. But most of us aren't like that. So have fun at it. Have fun. Why did you start a YouTube channel to begin with? Most people, I think, did not start a YouTube channel so they could be a slave to watching all these other people's YouTube videos. So they'll watch my videos, and I spend, you know, 12 hours a day just watching videos and commenting on videos that I don't even like because I want them to watch my stuff and comment back. That doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It's not healthy. It's not feasible, and it's really not, you know, a good idea on a lot of levels. Yep, there is. There's a lot of free resources out there. Matter of fact, one of the best resources, free resources on how to build YouTube channels is YouTube. Just look them up. What are you trying to do? You're trying to grow subscribers. You're trying to grow views. You're trying to figure out how to edit a video a certain way or shoot a video a certain way. Odds are there's a ton of YouTube videos out there on that topic already. Just search them, watch them. Yeah, that's good, and that's good. Yeah, our purpose originally when we started our YouTube channel was our daughter was going to unfriend us on Facebook because of all the cool places we were posting that we were visiting. And we were like, why not just start a YouTube channel? And also because we watched YouTube all the time before we started the channel, and we'd see people, sorry for the glare, we'd see people do videos of like 45-minute long videos on a campground review. I was like, I just want to know, is this a good campground? What's great about it? What's bad about it? You know, I'm a bottom line up front kind of guy. That's my military background. I don't need, I don't need an hour of everything to tell me, just give me the facts up front. So I told Shelly, I said, when we start one, I'm just going to do quick, 5-10 minute at most campground reviews and product reviews and things like that. Because for the most part, you don't need 20-30 minutes to talk about most products and most campgrounds. Now I fell short on that on some of the reviews I've done, some of the videos we've done, but that was the goal starting out. Yeah, here you go. Ask questions of other channel creators. They have struggled through much the same stuff. Yep, we've all been there. I mean, like I said, I've lost a bunch of subscribers this week. I've gained some. I'm a net ahead. But for a while there, I was gaining, 100, 150 or more a month on average. And now we're under 100 a month average. And you'll grow in this community. You'll grow fast to a point because all the community members find out about you and subscribe to your channel. Then you start having to go slowly. The hill gets steeper. So, everybody starts at zero is what Jerry said. So, be patient. Keep yourself in the right mindset of why you created the channel and what you want to do. And remember, there's always people out there you can talk to and get help from. I mean, not only can you watch, my shows, I think Pause and Effect does some stuff about creating a YouTube channel. And again, my channel, even though all we've talked about for almost a month now has been how to create a YouTube, that's because the questions and everything and the topics are driven by you guys. So if you want to talk about something else, we can talk about something else. You just have to let me know what you want to talk about. If you do it in public, make sure you're wearing pants. Maybe. I mean, you'd probably get a lot more views if you weren't, you know, especially when the police show up. So that was the biggest thing. Okay, yeah, it was good seeing you, Moon Dance. And take care. Talon just signed off too. She just walked away. But yeah, just have fun with YouTube. I mean, that's really all I ask for people. Just have fun. If you are not having fun, why are you doing it? There's a lot easier ways to make money, because you're not going to make a lot of money off of YouTube for a very long time unless you have, you know, the super secret magic formula where you go from 0 to 20,000 subscribers in a year. And nope, see you, Castle Hives. And so we're going to wrap up here in just a second. And then I want to invite everybody over, and I'm going to put the link up in a second here. We're going to invite everybody over to Nursing Our Travel Bug for their video premiere of swapping out a refrigerator, a full-size refrigerator. You got to find the link. And see, this is what I don't like about the notifications on Facebook, because sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not. And this is one of those not times, so let me just look them up real quick. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys got some out of it. Now, if you want to go live, do a live stream, go for it. My only advice, besides having a plan on what you're going to talk about, is also, geez, thought just went out of my mind. A lot of things go out of my mind. Is just have fun. Have fun. All right. So in about 3 minutes, Nursing Our Travel Bug is going premiere a video. There's the link to it right there. And so I will please everybody join me over at Nursing Our Travel Bug for the premiere, because I really am interested to see how they get this fridge in and out. It's going to be fun. Thanks, guys. Again, if you have any questions, email me, call the number, all that information in the description below. If you want to throw some money my way, that's cool. There's the link down there too. It all goes to charity, 100%. If you don't, that's cool too. All right, guys, we're out of here. Have a blessed day, and I'll catch you on over at Nursing Our Travel Bug. Bye.